Hello everybody, thank you for stopping by. I'm so glad that you did. I'm sorry I've been MIA this week. I've been busy fussy cutting and working on a couple of journals. One is a design team project for Oolalavtgtreasures, Snippets of Love kit. And so I've been making snippets, lots of them. And I've been doing some fussy cutting, and I'm working on another design team project for Lorna Taylor, which is way overdue, and that's a sewing themed journal sort of type thing that I will be doing a flip through soon, hopefully. And also, as you can see, I have been wrapping some laces and getting ready for putting them into my new cabinet, which isn't finished yet. It's been taking forever to cover the dark wood. It's really not wood. I mean, it's mostly laminate, but it's like a cherry color. And so we're painting it. Well, I'm not. Well, we are actually. I actually did put a second coat on today. And but it's been so hot, and we're having to do it inside. And the paint that we're using is a latex, but it's like an oil base. It's specifically for furniture or cabinets. You can use it for both. And it's by Magnolia Farms, and it's an excellent paint. It really is great. So if you're looking to paint furniture, I highly recommend them. They also sell chalk paint and a finish to go over that. So I've done some pieces of I've done some pieces with the chalk paint as well. Her chalk paint, Joanna Gaines from Magnolia Farms. So anyway, I've been painting. I've been getting ready for my husband's 70th surprise party, which is long distance with my son, and that's been fun. And I've just been really relaxing. I haven't really been feeling great. I don't know what's up. I have no idea. Today I had 101.2 temperature. I took some Tylenol and slept for 5 hours. And that was after getting up and feeling fine this morning. So just as the day went on, and, you know, I just, blah. I left my desk a mess. I actually put a picture on some different sites of what my desk actually did look like when I was busy working. So I'm making snippets for my snippet journal. And yeah, so I have lots of lace on cards like this that I've purchased over the years, and I'm saving the cards obviously because they're just awesome and they're vintage. Like this was, it was 10 cents for 5 yards, and it was from the American Fabric Company, Bridgeport, Connecticut. But can you imagine? I mean, this lace is so gorgeous. Let me show you. It's really it's very pretty. But that's it right there. So what I've been doing is I've kept these on the cards, and I've noticed that as I unwind it, what's underneath is starting to take up the color of the card, or it's, you know, it's just not as nice as it really should be. So I've been taking my laces off of my older cards, my vintage cards, and I have been putting them on new cards for my cabinet. Well, actually, I don't know where I'm going to keep them yet. I also redid an old train case of my mother-in-law's. It was her makeup train case, and I did that over. I painted it a pale. It was very, it was in the outside of it was leather, and it was in very poor condition. So I cleaned it all up really well, and the inside I kept original. It's satin. It's a satin gold, and I kept that the original. I don't think I'm going to rip that out and take, redo that. But so I think I'm going to keep my laces in that. It's all finished and ready. I just have to, I have to decide whether I'm going to put feet on the bottom of it. I have these really big glass, they're furniture, like, they must be for like cabinet doors or something because they're pretty large. And I bought 4 of them for $5, I think, at a vintage store, or it wasn't really it was like a thrift store. So I think I might put the 4 on the bottom of the suitcase, the train case. It's not very big. It's, well, it's probably as big as my glass mat, front and back, maybe a little bit bigger. And I was thinking of putting the feet on the, what would be the actual side of it. And so you open it and it would go, open like this, and I'd put feet on the bottom. Right now it's just standing up next to a little rocking chair that I have, and it looks really pretty like that too, but I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But so I've been making some ribbon cards out of some cardstock and just printing on both sides. And it's not super, super like heavy, because it's not real heavy cardstock. So I stopped doing it because I didn't know. You see how it kind of bends, which doesn't really bother me. I mean, I'll be putting it in, I'll be putting my laces in, like, I'm pretty sure the train case, I haven't measured it yet, but I'm pretty sure these shorter ones will fit. I made them shorter. I'm pretty sure these shorter ones will fit. Like, the taller ones probably not, but the shorter ones for sure. And even if I don't, I could always, just lay them in there however I decide to do that. But this is all vintage and antique lace. And then I have these. I have this one, and this one, and this one, which I still need to cut this down. So yeah, I've been moving my laces off of my old cards and doing that. And then and I've got to make some smaller ones too, to keep just the little pieces that I have. But I'm definitely going to keep these cards. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but I just love them. They're adorable. And this is what you can use, for your, to make your design. Template. Use your cards, if you have any, as your template, and just, trace around it and cut it. That's all you have to do. And you can just buy cardstock, or use cardboard or something and cover it. But anyway, that's just an idea. And then what else have I been doing? I've been making some ephemera and some items for Oolalavtgtreasures, my snippet of love kit. And whenever I buy like cookies or any kind of salad or anything like that at the grocery store, I keep these. I still have to get the top of this off. And the other day I was thinking I might decorate the tops of these, because then you could still see inside them. But they are so fantastic. I have like a gazillion of them. I'll show you. Like, this one had muffins in it. And I have all of my little fussy cuts for my Snippets of Love kit. And so all of my ribbons and flowers and bows and all of my little cameos I've done. Some flowers that I've punched out of, paper that I had left over. and some bows that I've already got made and ready, you know, to put on different items. Here's another one. But, so anyway, that's another idea. So like I said, I don't have anything major going on. I don't, you know, have any projects or anything. Just kind of a show and tell and catch up. I do have one project. My husband was laughing. He's like, sell those. I'm like, no. So silly. He's silly. I do have one project. So stick around because I do have a project. This is going to be a large hidden paper clip that I just took some scrap that I had left over, and I put a little bit of my pink avocado dyed doily there. And let me just show you how it goes on a page, which I'm sure you all already know. It just slides on the page like that. And then, you know, you just take it off. And I can make some of these if, you know, if you want to know how to make those. And then I think I might have already shown this. I made this. I put the little cameo on a dangle. And then this is just some avocado tea stain paper. And then it opens like this. And this is pages from the kit, but you could use book page. And then I lined it. I lined the page. I double-sided that page with like the one of the pages of the kit. It's doilies. And then some of them are just double-sided book page that she has. And that's that. I just put a little bit of lace there and a few little pearls on the doily that's in the kit. I may have already shown that. So I've got that, and let's see what else. And then you all saw that I made this on camera, the Snippets of Love envelope. You could either glue this into your journal or leave it as a side tuck, or even send it in a happy mail. Or I have been doing a ton of staging photos for journals and things like that. And I added a ton of stuff on this snippet. So after I got off my video with you all, but I've been doing a lot of staging, and so this has been used a lot in my staging for my journals. I use like I have like a 200-year-old, couple of 200-year-old cameras. I'm a very big camera fanatic, picture taker, whatever, photographer, but I'm not really a photographer. I just play. But this was really fun. I took the window from the Snippets of Love kit, and then this is just a scrap. And so I put this on and folded it. I made a little window box. And I don't know if you can see this, but this is like an old, very old wedding veil. But I just, it looks like cheesecloth, but it's not. It's from an antique wedding veil of my mother-in-law's mother's. So my husband's grandmother's. And I don't have a lot of it left, but I love to use it. And there's a few of those flowers, and there's 3, I think, or 2 or something. Anyway, I made a little flower box on that little tag. And then on the back, that's one of my hydrangeas that I dried, and it's on some lace, and then just glued on some tea stain paper. And then there's a specimen label there. So, and then here it just says February 28th, 1911. I think these are Tracy Fox. I'm positive they're Tracy Fox because I don't have any other labels other than hers. So, but anyway, I made that. And then this is another paper clip, double-sided paper clip for my journal. I've got my pages. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm going to do for the cover. And I just have to now do all my work on my pages, like all the sewing and stuff before I put it together. But this is another double-sided paper clip. It just goes on like that. And then has some tulle, and it's got this little I don't even know what it is, but it's really pretty, and I have no idea where I got it. And then up here is some wedding veil pearls. I don't know if you can see that. So I just snipped it off and put it over the edge there. And then you lift this up, and it's got a little lace pocket here, and I just have some little pieces that I cut from, you know, fussy cut from the kit. This is lovely. And this is just a piece, you know, that you can do something with. And then here's just a little writing space, and then another little writing space here. I think I have a couple in there, maybe 2 or 3. Yeah. And then there's a piece right there. And then a person could actually write there, as they, you know, if they wanted to. So, yeah, so just put these back in here. And these are just all pieces I had left over from things that I've made. I'll pick that up later. Things that I've made, so I've kept them, you know, I don't throw anything away. This is one of the doilies. I think this is shrunk down. And then on the other side, I have, let's put on my glasses so I can see what that is. Oh, it's a little dress. That's Sampool. But other than that, everything else is from the kit. And then again, inside, I have just some, you know, pieces from the kit, little scraps. And then I put a couple of little lace pockets to hold them, and a person could still write there. So this is all that I've been doing, really. And so something else could go in there. I'll put this in here for now. Maybe that's how I had it. I don't remember. It's been a couple of days, so I made that. And if you're interested in making these, but yeah, I think you all know how to make the hidden paper clips. But if you don't, I'd be happy to show you how. It's very simple. So there's that one. And I love the bigger paper clips. I just think they're fun. You know, I mean, you could do something like this and put it in a pocket, but I like it on a page. I think it looks pretty. So that's how I did that. And then this was fun. This is just, again, another scrap. And I took some scrap doily, avocado stained doily. And in here is a French piece, a French book page for a person to either collage with, or just even keep in the pocket and read or not read or what have you. And then, and I just love the coloring and stuff on that. I love to paint on these, you know, just like little doodling painting and stuff. So it's just fun. And then there's just more little snippets in here that somebody could use to make a little snippet with. This is all glued in there so that it didn't just look white. I just collaged it. And I put this little piece of paper in there. And then these few little things that I've stuck in here from the kit that I've fussy cut. And then these came out really pretty. Can you see that? I don't know if you can. Let me see if I can get that in frame. All that is I took some silver stickles and I kind of dabbed it around it so that, I don't know, it just gave it a little something. It's just very vague, but it's there. It looks pretty. So you could hang that off of something because it looks like a real piece of jewelry, and it's backed with pink tea stain paper. So that's gonna go in the journal. And then let's see, did I make, oh, I made this pocket It's got some just snippets in it. So anyway, I had this piece left over. And so in this piece, so I just made a little pocket in the front, and I put a lace pocket on the back. And then this was upside down and it was bugging me. So I put one of my French doilies on it. I have some of these restaurant embossed doilies. So I put that on there. And then inside I have just a tag for journaling or what have you. It's just, I thought it looked pretty with the kit. This does not come with the kit. This is mine. It's just a photograph, which I printed on paper and then backed it on the avocado stain paper, and then the doily. Put that in there. And then another just piece of paper collaged on the back. A person can still write on it. That's some French book page. And stuck that in there. It's kind of like a little window box. And then another scrap and collaged on the back. And put that right in there. And then this will probably be obviously a floating pocket because we'll want to, you know, put something in there. So that will, again, be paper clipped into the journal. And then a person could put it wherever they wanted to. And a person could put it wherever they wanted to in the journal. I like that. So that, you know, or take it out of the journal and use it, you know, someplace else or what have you. I don't use a ton of lace. I actually just pretty much accent with lace. So anyway, and then let's see, what else do I have in here? This is just another piece, and then I just keep all my pieces, my bits and pieces, and you know, some more things I've cut out, pieces, you know, from the kit that I'm going to be using. I'm going to make another one of those hidden paper clips with this, and all I do is I take, you know, the paper, I leave enough white space. I'll show you real quick. It's very simple. So I leave enough white space to fold it over like this so that it's going the same way on both sides, you know, so it has both sides are the same. And then all you do is you take this like this, and then let me just find a paper clip real quick. I hope. I wasn't prepared to do this, so my paper clips aren't right here in front of me. Hold on one second and let me grab a paper clip. Of course, when I'm not looking for them, they're right, you know, I have a gazillion of them. So you just put the paper clip like this. And then I take, just to keep it from moving about, it will keep it so that it will never move about. So I just take some paper tape. This is just like tape you would use if you were painting. And so you put that on both sides like this. So you've folded it already, and then just take your scissors. This really isn't right because it's not really in the middle. But so then what you're going to do is this would be longer or not. It's up to you. So you just do this, and then I'm going to glue this and this together like this, okay? And then I'm going to glue this to this piece and this to this piece, right? And then once it's finished being glued, you just slide it up like that, and there's your double-sided paper clip. It's that simple. Like, it's that quick. And you just decorate it the way you want, or not. You just could leave it like that, which I might do. So that's, you know, how you do your paper clip. And like I said, I would use a longer piece and I would center my paper clip better. But it stays on really well. And like I said, what you would do is you need to glue this to this. Okay? And then just after that dries or what have you, glue this to this. And then you could just ink that if you can, you know, if you happen to see any white or what have you, okay? Or if you wanted to, you could even do something like, you know, that, you know, fold it like this and just have this much of it, and that could be, you know, your whole paper clip. I think you get the point. I'm going on and on. This is just some more fussy cuts. Here is some more tags I'm making. I have this one that I have a little glassine pocket. So I don't know what I'll do with that yet, but I just thought it was cute. And I have another one that I have ready with a little bit of from my whatever. I think that was my yeah, avocado stain paper when I was staining that. And just another tag or something that I'll use for something. So yeah, I always take my pieces and save them, because, and then I cut that out because I didn't use the rest of it, or I used the rest of it on something else. So that's all I've been doing. That's what I've been doing so far from my Snippets of Love kit. And I think I showed you this already. That's my muffin thing that I've been keeping all my bits in. And that's about it. I made this little pocket. Tag goes in here and in here, and then you just back it. This is not going in that particular journal. I was just playing to try and get, you know, an idea of something I wanted to make. And I just happened to have these papers on my desk, so I made that. So yeah, and this is just an applique, and then I put these little flowers on top of this little applique that I had. So yeah, that's all I do with that. And I will show you what I made. My husband was like, oh, and then I got a book for $1, England is a Garden. And it says, to Fred, with love and best wishes for Christmas 1985, Doreen. I thought that was so funny, Doreen, if you're watching. Do you know Fred? And it's funny because this book, this particular one, was published in 1985. So she bought it right away and gifted it to him. But this is my second one, and I'm really excited because now I can cut it. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, I could go through this whole book with you. It's just absolutely stunning. Look at this little fairy. I have all of the fairy books from Cicely Mary Barker. And I just got this one, and I'm so excited. It's the last one, and this is actually the Flower Fairies journal, and it's about her. And I'll show you that in a minute. But anyway, so it has this little fairy here. And I just love, look at the sketches. I mean, are those going to look fabulous in a journal? It's just going to look fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. So anyway, my $1 book, I'm so excited. Thrift books. I had to pay the shipping because it was my free book for this month. Look at the little mouse. Oh my gosh, what a great tag. So anyway, I'm really excited about this. And the older, the better. I love the older editions. They have the yellowing. I don't know if you can see that. This one's in great shape because it still has the dust cover, so I'll be able to use the book for a journal once I'm done cutting it apart. I think it would make a really pretty journal. It's just really nice. And I probably would leave that for the binding and make a garden journal out of it or something. But anyway, I got that. So I've been just flipping through that, trying to make up some decisions as to where I'm going to cut and what I'm going to make out of it for my journal. And then this is the last one I was waiting to find, cheap enough, and it's called Fairyopolis, and it has so many great ideas. Look at this, it's beautiful. So she is just divine. This is just like a picture, and it says Cicely at Barton's. Storrington Photograph Studios. But this is part of the book. I'm so excited. Everything is in the book that belongs in the book, which is very rare. Very, very rare to find this book with everything still in it. Look at this. The Daisy Fairy. Oh, it's so cute. I just love it. No, I will not be tearing this apart. I will be using it for inspiration. But it's a journal. It's her journal. Look at that. What is a fairy? And it tells all about the fairy. And that's stapled together and glued in there. I hope I'm in frame. Let me move this. Here we go. I hope you aren't bored, but I just love her books. Look at this, Map of Sussex. Is that great or what? Can you see that? It's fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. I'm so excited. So I found this on Thrift Books as well. And look, it has all these little places here where you can put papers or what have you, if you wanted to. But it's a great inspiration book. Little ticket, a little newspaper article. Painted ears. It's just a little, sketch. Butterfly. This is, she says, it was Midsummer's Eve yesterday, so I stayed up all night. I saw nothing. I'm most disappointed. I did, however, find something rather intriguing. Caught on a tiny twig. Will write more later. So awesome. I just love this. Look at this little fairy. So cute. I love the Flower Fairy books, and I have them all. I actually have dupes. This is so cool. Almost transparent in parts, but it's her fairy wing that she found. Well, not really, but it's a great idea for a book, for a journal. So if you can get your hands on this, I highly recommend it. I will never throw it away, but it has so much inspiration in it. Look at this paintbrush with one of her paintings. I am quite shaken. Collected my photographs from the studios today. Some lovely snaps of Dulcie, but one in particular has thrown me into disarray. What is in the corner of that picture? And you can't see it, but in the corner of this picture, it looks just like a fairy. It's crazy. You can't see it, and I can't bring it up close enough for you to see it, but it does look just like a fairy. I believe in fairies. I can feel them all around me. This is a magical place. Look at that. Dearest Dot. It's a letter. And there's the envelope. And then I must practice starting without thinking. Bought some drops from the local chemist to assist my efforts. And it's some lavender drops. Not lavender drops, it's eye drops, because she was having trouble seeing. And so she was thinking, if you read any of her stories or books, she was thinking that she couldn't see the fairies anymore because her eyes were going bad. So she bought some eye drops. And so that's that. Here's another very inspirational item. Look at this. What? Is that not fabulous? So, I know somebody who will love this book. I hope she's watching. I'll actually send her a note. Justine, if you're watching, what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Justine and I love books. We're especially fond of nature. And this has a lot of nature in it. Mother's blueberry jam, and there's a recipe for that. It's over here. Tales of Grateful and Helpful Fairies. And this is just a little book that she wrote. And that's it. But it's only inside this book. It's not for sale. You can't find this anywhere. It's so fun. It's so fun. But yeah, this is her journal. Oh. Storrington Village Fete. I can't read it. It's in a different, well, some of it's in a different language. Anyway, it's a ticket and it's paid full. So yeah, it's the Fairy Fair. And then this is fairy dust. And if you feel it, it does feel like fairy dust. And it just closes inside there. Oh, I don't want to open it, but there's fairy dust in there. I'm not going to open it. And this feels like fairy dust right here. But the fairy dust is tucked inside here. It's a little card and it has some little glitters on it. I'm so happy because a lot of times people will say that they'll find these books, but everything's missing. You know, people have torn things like this out, you know, to use in different items or what have you. So they've been very disappointed. Look at this little envelope. And inside is a little note to a fairy. Goodbye, dear fairies. Thank you for allowing me to have your presence and for loving me, joy and inspiration. These gifts will remain with me forever. I wish I were not leaving you, but I promise to return to Barton's one day. I hope you will still be here to greet me. I will never forget you as long as I live. Your loving friend, Cecily. I could just cry. Anyway, we're getting to the end of her story about her fairies. And then in here is this, I can't even explain it, but when you do this and you look through it, it's a 3D, I can't show it to you, but anyway, it's when you do this and you put it to your eyes, it brings what's inside to a three-dimensional, two pictures on the inside. And it's so fun, and it says, do not look directly in the sun through the lens. So anyway, it's just one of those old little lens things. And I'm just so excited because it was still in the book. Which, like I said, so many people are so disappointed because, you know, they're missing. Anyway, that's my book. It's got a little bit of some spine problem there. Other than that, it's fine. It was originally $19.99. I paid $5 for it at Thrift Books. It's right here with free shipping. And its copyright date is, for this particular one, let me see. Her original text and illustrations for this book are 1923, 25, 26, 34, 40, 44, and 48. But this book itself is published by Penguin Books in England. It doesn't say what year this particular one was published. I don't understand why. That's odd. Oh, here it is, 2000. Yeah, 2000, so it's 21 years old, this particular book. And that's that for those two books. Let me show you real quick my little fun thing that I made tonight. I happen to have an iPad stand. What time is it? 42 minutes, wow. I have an iPad stand, but sometimes I want to watch my phone because I'm doing something. And so I made a little phone stand like that, so I can watch, you know, a video or something on my iPhone while I'm working, because I'll have my iPad there and it's plugged in and I'm, you know, not using it because I need to charge it to do my videos. So this is what it is. That's all. And how I did it was so simple. I'll show you real quick. So that's it right there. And it holds it really well. And that's the back. So it holds your phone really well. And all I did was I took a toilet paper roll and I got out some of my washi. Just a few pieces. I'm almost embarrassed. And let's see. I used this one. This I made out of a box of, what do you call that paper? Oh my goodness. Wax paper. So it still has the serrated edge. I kept that on there so that you could just take your washi and tear it like that if you wanted to, or just take it out. But anyway, I like things that look pretty. I don't know, it's just me. I like my craft room to look nice. So anyway, all I did was I took my toilet paper roll and I went and I covered it with washi tape. If you've lasted this long, I really hope that you have. Because this is so fun. So I hope I have enough to do this because I've used this washi tape a lot for other things. So I just went around like this. And I don't mind making another one because, I mean, why not? I'll have two. Maybe I'll send one in a Happy Mail. Be fun. Because you could send this in a Happy Mail. Just flatten it and then the person can, you know, unflatten it when they get it. So you just go around it like that with your washi tape, or you don't even have to do washi tape. You could cover it with anything. You could paint it. I just used washi tape because it was here and it was easy. And it was fast. You know, it was pretty quick. But yeah, I kept leaning it against things and it kept falling. It was driving me crazy. So I was like, this is ridiculous. And I was going to buy one and oh my gosh, they're like $14. I'm thinking, no, we're not spending $14 on an iPhone holder. We have to think of something. Right? I know this isn't, I mean, it's craft related, sort of. I save my toilet paper rolls. They're sanitized. You just spray them with Lysol and then let them dry. And my paper towel rolls as well. I save those. Not all of them. I mean, I've stopped saving them because I have a whole box full of them. But I make a lot of things out of them. You'd never know where they are in my journals. I use the cardboard for everything. Flatten it out and just use it. Why not? Okay, so that's all you do, right? And then you just kind of squish it like this. And you want to cut off this piece here. Like this. I probably should have done this ahead of time because now I'm kind of wasting that, but I'll find something to use that for. Then you just, what did I do? I cut here, just down a little bit. And then I cut down here a little bit. And then I folded this in here, and I folded this in here. I'm not going to take the time to put the washi tape there because you're not going to see it anyway when the phone's in there, but I'm not going to take the time to glue those down either. But anyway, so there you have it. That's all there is to it. And then you put your iPhone in there or whatever phone that you have, and you have your little, whoops, there's some washi tape on there. You have your little holder. What? So, yeah, fun stuff. Easy, easy, easy peasy. And then, like I said, that way, when you're working and you want to watch a video or somebody calls you, my kids FaceTime me all the time. My kids FaceTime me all the time, so I like to FaceTime them or what have you. And there you go. That's it. Toilet paper roll and some washi. So I hope you all enjoyed tonight's video. I'm so glad that you stopped by. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. And I will be back with some more videos, hopefully tomorrow, as I leave Saturday morning very early. And I won't be back until Monday. So be well, be safe, and God bless. Bye-bye.